Dungeons and Dragons. That's what we're doing.
It's Dungeons and or Dragons. So OBS broke, and I had to fix it. So I have to use Firefox now instead of Chrome.
She's lying. I had to fix it.
Yes, Jeff had to fix it. So it's you're hanging out at the bar, getting drunk. You have a mission coming up where you have to escort a caravan through treacherous terrain. The other adventuring party is here. They're sitting around talking about how much they hate ghosts.
Which is reasonable and also same.
Gus is upset that they had to return their magical weapons after they were done. He's like, they should let us keep them. We're big heroes.
Wow, Linux, I can't believe they let us keep your magical weapon.
I was gonna say Amnon tries to hide his magical weapon a little bit. Don't let them see it. Don't
It's
complain
just glowing a little bit out your bag.
I never actually changed the stats on my weapon.
It's +1.
Okay.
That's one more than was before.
Oops.
+1 to hit, +1 damage. Who are you killing, Linux?
No one.
He was shooting holes.
Linux is just messing with his short bow and it just accidentally fires.
How do you
There's
actually fire a
commentary.
bow?
With great efforts.
And we over
I'm
here.
assuming I only got a magical short bow out of that because you shouldn't give me more than one magical weapon.
That's correct. You only got a magical short bow out of that.
Good.
I think it's the only weapon you're. I don't think rogues are
They have
proficient
simple
in
weapons.
longbow.
No, not from the start. But,
Yeah.
I also have a long sword now.
Nice.
I've had a long sword for a while. I just haven't used it much.
The bartender is just loading you guys up with drinks, just keeping it flowing. Aram is not
I'm only drinking water because I know the rest of everyone is not going to walk straight after this.
Oh dear.
I'm
Suddenly-
underage.
He still gives you beer.
And I can hold my alcohol.
In your hands, yes. Very good at that.
This is human alcohol, right? Made by humans.
Human alcohol.
Culver's like, if only I was high enough level to cast fireball, we could have taken care of those ghosts. One day
He says
I'll.
it exactly like that,
Yes.
making extensive reference to the D20s.
Yes.
Fireball
Everyone
is like
just has no idea what he's
the
talking
poser
about.
spell. Every wizard learns it.
It's so versatile and useful.
It's just a lot of fire.
I can breathe fire, says Dane. It's very impressive, says Art.
I can also breathe fire, but only conditionally. Hey, Culver, smack me. I want to show something.
You
Yikes.
did that already. You did that last time.
No, he used magic and I smacked him. I need him to smack me.
Yikes, no. Art's like, I'll smack ya.
No, I don't want to do it on you.
Oh, jeez.
I can breathe fire, but only if I've been hurt.
It's really not
That's not like
breathing.
breathing. It's more like pointing ominously, and then hell like eats.
All right.
Right, you-
So while this day drinking is just great, we probably should be getting to work. It's like
Wait.
11 a.m.
Where you guys going?
Nowhere.
Oh, okay. Have fun adventuring nowhere. Sounds like a really exciting, Yep.
I
Gus?
just don't remember. I don't remember.
Avery! Oh, you don't remember. We're protecting a caravan that's going north.
Oh.
Yes, we
Are
do
we
have
on
time to
the
repair,
monastery?
though.
Are we the only guards for the caravan?
Probably.
I
Yes.
mean, they don't really need anything besides us.
I mean,
Well, how big
5 of
is
us,
it?
each of us is responsible for 60 degrees around the caravan.
You guys are going up to the monastery then for the festival?
That's what we decided on last time.
It's a festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're having a festival. They need supplies for the festival.
Ah.
That's totally a thing we are doing. Yes.
We were gonna go up to the monastery as well, but the road from here to there is just so treacherous.
Well, it sucks. Bye.
Terrain or
Mm,
something else?
There's bandits everywhere because of that fucking red dragon not doing her job, leading the country. Hey, not all
Well, you
red
know,
dragons are bad.
dragons.
Sustain.
What are you thinking? We're gonna elect some kind of leader? That's crazy.
Could you choke up on the mic a little bit, Jeff? You sound like you're across the room.
I was across the room. Hi.
All right,
Listen.
so you guys. Oh, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we kind of need to know who we're guarding and what the caravan is like.
Maybe when we transition to a different map, we'll find out.
Well, we still have a little time to prepare.
What do you want to do before you go?
Well, I
I
suppose
buy
I
the
should.
things that I bought off screen.
Right, so I'm going to head over to the magic smith because
Mhm.
a normal blacksmith ain't gonna really be able to do anything for Moon River.
Mm-hmm. She greets you warmly. She's like, "Hey, you're the mercenaries.
Ah, hello.
Wish I had work for you, but I don't, which is good. It's a good thing that I don't have work for you when you need mercenaries."
Oh, sorry, I just gave out my last quest to go kill 15 buffalo.
You go collect 13 wolf asses.
Are
Well.
you sure you should be killing that many buffalo? It's fine. There's hundreds of them. What's gonna happen to them?
They
Imperialism
respawn
never
real quick.
fails. Well, anyway, I have a job for you, actually.
Oh, excellent. I
I-
love working.
See, I have this sword.
Mm-hmm.
I call it Moon River.
Beautiful, beautiful
Not-
weapon.
Exactly an ordinary sword in the first place. It's a magical weapon. And I've also bonded with it, so it's kind of entangled in my soul, or however that works.
Oh, interesting. This isn't gonna tickle when I work on it or cause you any distress, is it?
Probably not.
She grabs the sword and like bangs on it with a hammer. Do you feel anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, go on. So what do you want me to do with this thing?
Well, let's see. I've got about 600 gold, so, just forge it up a little bit.
Put some LEDs on that shit.
She starts casting some spells and starts working on it. It takes her about an hour. You just stand around talking with people for an hour. I mean, none of the other adventurers from the adventuring crew follow you. They're too busy drinking and complaining about ghosts. So you're left to your own devices for an hour while she sets up your weapon. I'm guessing you want to turn it from +1 to +2?
Yep.
Okay. So now you have a +2 sword. She hands it back
You
to
have
you.
the numbers better.
At last, the number is better.
She takes your 600 gold and is like,
Numbers them
excellent.
harder now.
I will use this to buy supplies so that I can make more magic weapons. And this is how capitalism works.
Ugh.
Ah, dang, we live in a capitalist society.
Meanwhile, Gus is like, I'm trying to decide what I want to get for my animal companion. Esme's like, you're not a ranger. And Gus is like, you can't prove I'm not a ranger.
You can just buy animals.
Do you have a license to be a ranger? I'm
And
pretty
then-
sure you can do those.
Then they're your companion. The difference is academic.
See, if I'm a ranger, my animal companion gets bonus hit points and bonus natural armor and bonus attacks and bonus speed.
I'm sorry, you need to let me bring this animal into this restaurant because it is my ranger familiar. Yes, it's a bear, I know that. So you're not gonna get me to say no.
The bear likes to drink.
Esme's like, okay, fine. You're a ranger. We all believe that you're a ranger. We all know Ark's a monk. We all know Kovar's the sorcerer. We all know Dane's a paladin. You can be a ranger. So where's your animal companion? He's like, I'm still trying to decide. I was thinking of getting like a cool, like, wolf. Wolves are, they'll show
I
my
highly recommend this.
my gruff, manly mystique. Esme rolls her eyes. You should get a goat, says Ark. Then we can then we can have milk anytime we want.
Goats have those weird eyes.
Goats are rad.
Well, anyways, I'm just gonna go walk around the city. I'll be ready to go when we're ready to go, and then Emma leaves.
It's about 2 hours for you guys to sit around talking with these adventurers who are getting
Oh, I don't sit
increasing.
around talking to them. I have things to do, poisons to buy.
Mhm. So you have to go to the slums to buy those poisons.
No, I go to the academic supplier because one chemistry lab doesn't buy highly dangerous chemicals.
You go to the chemistry department then.
Says the vendor.
Like, hey, a high school science teacher can buy the ingredients to make really dangerous things. They're just they have enough sense not to. It's the same principle, but magic.
You run into a beautiful, she's very pretty drow who's like talking in thieves' cant to somebody, and you stumble upon them in the archives, and they're like, "Oh, it's you."
Ouch.
Ah, pleasure to meet you again.
Her name is Vanya. Vanya's like, so what do you need to requisition this time? Found any wheels of cheese?
No, I haven't been in the insurance game lately. Nowadays, it's been a little slow in that regard. Been picking up mercenary work, hence the need why I need a few extracts.
All right, let me see what we got in the supplies. What are you looking for?
I need 2 doses of serpent venom and 2 doses of drow poison.
Oh, drow poison. I got that for sure. Serpent venom, I'm not sure. We'll have to check in the back. Give me a minute. She wanders off and it takes about 15 minutes. You just left wandering around. These students complaining about midterms.
Lennox is gonna kill the dean.
She comes back and she says, I've actually heard of some dwarven ruins to the southwest of the monastery. You might want to check them
I didn't say
out.
anything about a monastery.
I'm just
My
telling
God,
you.
you uncovered the secret plot.
I'm just telling you that there's some dwarven ruins to the southwest of the monastery. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just the NPC that randomly says applicable stuff.
If you don't,
Which is highly suspicious in real life.
if you don't care, then you don't care, my man, my dude, my good sir.
My good bitch.
Nope. Unacceptable.
She passes you over the venoms and says, "They're having a festival. I was thinking about going. I don't have a date, and I'm not asking you. Bye."
Dang.
Vicious.
She says, doing finger guns as she walks away.
Lennox does not care. He wasn't planning to go to the festival in that way anyway. Also, Jenner, quick, on the spot, what is the name of the dwarf fortress?
What is the name of the dwarf fortress? It is Hirin Yelik, the Den of Knives.
Good. Appropriately procedurally generated.
I'm gonna write that down because you're gonna quiz me on it later.
Maybe.
Bree is making a big show of sitting at the bar and copying spell to a spellbook because the thing that the sorcerer there can't do. Like, I can just learn these new spells just like this. Just put them right in here, and now I can cast it next tomorrow.
I can punch somebody so hard they phase out of reality, says Ark.
I cast Fist!
That's nice, Ark.
All right, finally it's time to meet up at the escort mission. You start heading out. Sure
Is
enough,
that the name of where the caravans start from? Like the bazaar is called the escort mission, and that's where caravans are formed.
yes, you meet up with the caravan people. It's 4 people pushing and several horses and 2 big wagons. And yet, and it's just you five who are supposed to keep these things safe.
Can you really get a cart to ride on or something?
That's what the wagons are for.
No,
Yeah,
the
you can
wagons
ride
are
on
for
the wagon.
stuff.
You can ride on the wagons. No, the stuff is on the inside of the wagons, but you can ride on the outside of the wagons.
Okay.
I don't suppose these wagons go faster than like a walking pace.
They can, but it was raining last night and everything's muddy and gross.
I mean, I'm assuming they don't go faster than a walking pace, so somebody can scout ahead for danger.
You can if you want. I mean, there's bandits all over the place because that red dragon doesn't really do a good job of.
I do that.
Okay. Roll a couple perception checks.
I disappear.
Yes, you hide in the forest. Roll a couple perception checks. Just roll me a few. Oh,
Nope.
excellent. Okay,
Ooh.
good, better. One more.
more.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So, first thing you do is you stumble into a snare set up for animals and get caught because that was a natural one. So first you're hanging upside down as the caravan comes by you.
Oh, I definitely know how to cut myself down for this.
You fall
But
to the
it's funny
ground.
if we see it.
And yeah, you fall to the ground and you're all muddy. Second perception check, you find a game trail that leads off into the woods. And looks like there's it was like an elk or something, and you remember Vicog's elk. You don't fuck with elk, so you don't want to follow that. Third thing, you actually find footprints in the muddy terrain. It looks like people have been wandering around over here.
Is the terrain the kind of terrain where there's like high valley or high cliff faces on either side of the road and like fallen trees, easy to hide behind?
Well, now you're getting into you stumble across the map, so I'll take you there. So there you go. Aramis here, by the way. He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
It's like by the road.
No, he's sleeping in the wagon. I just can't put him inside the wagon.
At least he didn't die of dysentery.
So Lennox, you found the snare here. The game trail leads off to the northwest from here. So like that.
That's northeast.
Okay, sorry, northeast. Sorry. I'm dumb. And then you find footprints right around here.
Are they humanoid or
They're definitely humanoid.
how many unique sets?
Let me do some, looks like 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and warn everybody that there's probably an ambush.
Yep, there's definitely, this smells like ambush. It tastes like
So
ambush.
I say we walk ahead of the caravans and flush them out first.
But what if they come up
Yes.
behind the caravan while we're ahead of it?
Well, I mean, we're not that far away from town. How many hiding spots would they have? How bold are these bandits?
Don't know.
I mean,
just know
there's
that there's at least 3.
little to no law because the dragon is
Because of the
taking
red
over
dragon,
everything.
yes, we know.
I'm sensing a theme here.
I imagine every time you mentioning the red dragon is like a specific NPC in the caravan that will not shut up about how the red dragon doesn't care.
Everybody complains about the red dragon. Nobody likes the red dragon.
We just keep speaking to the same person, and they just keep going, ugh, the red dragon. Don't even get me started on them.
I didn't want to.
Oh, Lennox. If you continue along, you find tracks. Somebody has been like wheel tracks, like somebody's been running a wheelbarrow.
Odd. Is it from the same set of other tracks I found, or is
Mhm.
it separate?
It's leading. It leads off, but then they hit solid ground and it fades right around here. But when you get around here, you can easily see the barrel that has been deposited.
Does it look like the kind of barrel that explodes?
Yes, it looks like the kind of barrel that explodes.
Damn, I bought poison instead of flaming stuff. Oh, I know someone who can breathe fire. I'm gonna go back and get Amnon.
Mhm.
He doesn't breathe fire.
There are 3 of us that do fire things, and you get the one you hate.
Uh-oh.
Not hate, just professional
Right, we don't
passive
hate each other. We
aggressiveness.
just don't like talking to each other.
I'm just gonna come back to the caravan. It's like, who wants to blow something up?
An arrow whizzes by your head as you get
I
spotted
had
and
stealth.
shot it. I know, I rolled a 20. You can see that 20 right there.
I had a 20 stealth.
Yeah, they rolled a 20 to see you.
What was their modifier?
3.
Mine's 11.
I mean, it doesn't matter, they still rolled a 20.
Ties through the player.
Is
Do I
it?
see where it came from?
Ties go to the attacker, and I guess looking for someone,
okay.
it would be attacking.
Yeah,
yourself
that
with
makes sense.
defending.
The arrow came from your north.
Hmm.
Lennox, what's going on over there?
Do I want to kill them first? I do. I'm going to duck. I'm going to use my cunning action to hide and re-stealth.
Okay, better. There's no way I'll be able to make that.
And I'm basically like finding the underbrush and moving around while keeping an eye out for whoever shot that arrow, so I can plug them.
Would we
Okay.
just notice that arrow being shot?
You heard a thunk, like a thunk. Aram wakes up at this time, and he's like, "Oh, good, it's time for music," he says as you're trying to sneak through the woods.
All right. Well, I suppose.
If Arrow tries to play music, I'm going to slap it down. Like, shh.
Oh,
Not yet.
sorry. I'm just excited for the festival.
I know, honey. It'll be good. Just not right now.
All right. So you're gonna need to make a perception check to try and
no.
find this person, Lennox, and anybody else as you guys.
Oh, I'm so bad at perception. Could
Where are they?
investigation work?
No,
Is that a
it's
free action?
All right. Well, time to not notice anybody. I bet I'm gonna get fucking nothing on this one. I mean, it's average by D&D rules.
Oh, it's so nice out today.
I may as well try.
Is anybody in a perfectly average hiding spot that's completely predictable?
You see several. You look up and you can see somebody hunched in a tree, drawing another arrow and looking around for you because he's the one who shot at you. And you also see this guy reclining back in the tree, with binoculars, watching the caravan as it starts moving forward.
Does he look like a mage?
He looks like a wizard, yes.
All right, get over there, Amnon.
I shoot the wizard.
You shoot the wizard. That does hit. Ouch.
Now, do I hear? I've got to hear that.
Yeah,
You
you
probably hear someone scream.
yeah, you hear a scream.
You hear the Wilhelm scream as he falls on the tree.
Well, he doesn't fall on the tree, but he gets hit by an arrow.
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, now at this point, roll initiative.
I mean, we can roll initiative, but A, we're nowhere near anybody, and B, we don't know if there's anybody on the left side, and there probably is.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that fucking sucked.
What the fuck?
Okay, for once,
there you go,
Pelagia
Flag.
At least
actually got a
someone's
good
paying attention.
initiative.
Flagia, the person with no initiative modifier.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I got a
yeah.
2 on
Fucking
this.
rip raring to go.
Yeah, so we definitely didn't get all the bad rolls out before this started.
We all trip as we try to run from the caravan.
Mm-hmm. You hear, they spotted us.
Also, there's an arrow in my arm.
Ow,
The
and
jig's
also,
up, boys.
the arrow.
Oh, the edge.
The
It's on
caravan
the hedge.
continues along its way. Aram,
Guys, you might want to stop for a second.
Slow down.
I'm riding on it, so I'm on top of it.
Aram is sitting next to you, playing with his horn, looking dejected.
Go nuts, Aram. At this point, they know we're here.
Aram starts playing, it looks to Pelagia for permission, and then starts playing his horn.
I give him a thumbs up, like, you go. Lock him dead.
Live your best life, my dude.
Going first is Pelagia.
Yay! I'm first.
Perception the hell out of them.
She's gonna dismount and move up.
Mm-hmm.
Do I don't see them or do?
You don't see them yet. They're hidden up in the trees.
And there's
Okay, then
probably
I'm gonna-
someone to our left as well.
I'm gonna do as I'm moving up. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out and see if I see anything.
Oh,
And
excellent.
there's Aram.
Nice.
Playing his horn.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
God
You-
damn it.
Oh my god! Yes.
This keeps getting played through.
Oh my god!
I
Where
love
are these
rhythm.
from? Where are these Viking types from?
They're from Fire Emblem.
Oh. I
Oh.
didn't-
Yeah, that looks like concept art for the Berserkers or whatever from
Yeah.
Awakening.
Yep.
Okay, I
That's
didn't recognize
virtual
them like at all,
paths.
and that's why the concept art.
All right, I'm gonna this one right here. I'm gonna use something, I guess.
Some of your sand.
They're all holding great axes and like hunkered down in a what are they called?
Ditch?
Ditch. Thank you. Couldn't think of it. Waiting for the thing. DC 15 dexterity save. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god, this is driving me nuts.
Oh
I
hey.
love it.
Oh wow, they do not save.
So who are you hitting with the Sacred Flame?
Lowest dude, I think.
Okay.
I cannot hear anything that's going on. I'll just use, like,
You can
high
turn down
chords.
rhythm in Discord, so it's
Yeah,
not-
you really should. I have it like 1%. I can barely hear it. It's great.
Okay, I have server muted so I can explain this to you. If you right click on rhythm, you can alter the volume.
Okay.
It'll
So
be
the
under user
horrible,
volume.
horrible things we make rhythm do does not drive you insane.
Now I'm going to unmute it, so prepare yourself.
I can't wait to cut all this out one day.
Ow,
You
ow,
can't though.
ow,
It's
ow,
part of the
ow.
audio.
Fire! He shouts.
Is Sacred Flame actual fire or just holy fire?
It's holy
As it
fire.
can-
It's
It's,
radiant damage.
It's like holy fire. It's really more like ball of, I don't know, like holy energy or something. Give me a break here. I'm a cleric.
No, I'm just wondering if he could run into.
Oh,
the
it's not. It's not like fire. No, it's not gonna catch anything on fire. It can't do that.
Just out of curiosity, how about lightning? Would that ignite it?
I mean, if I remember correctly, you can't really light stuff on fire easily with fire or with magic.
Lightning bolt and fireball. They're supposed to say that they'll catch burnable things on fire in the area.
Oh.
Okay,
They
not
both
Witch Bolt
explicitly
though.
say that in the spell description.
Lennox, you get hit by an arrow.
For how much?
Ooh, yeah, a crit.
Oh geez, yeah. Oh geez.
I'm assuming it's the dude that's real close to me, huh?
Yeah. So you take all that damage. So
Oh
20
geez,
damage.
that's 20 damage.
Why would he get sneak attack on him? He knows where he is.
That's a good point. Never mind the sneak attack. You know where he is.
Just 13 damage then?
Yeah, just 13. You get shot by an
That
arrow
still
too.
sucks.
And then he starts moving along the ramparts on the tree.
But he's not hiding.
But he doesn't have cunning actions to hide.
Oh, sucks for him then.
Going next and at 13 is Amnon.
All right.
How far can you run?
40 feet.
You could do a double move if you wanted.
Well, let's see how far you can go with 40 feet.
Scare him into thinking that barrel's going to explode with thaumaturgy. Oh, never mind. You can reach them.
Yeah,
Barely.
but you can't attack them.
Yeah, I can. At 5th level, I got quick movement, so now I can move 40 feet instead of 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you stand over
So
the
I'm
ditch,
going.
and this
I see
berserker,
this man and I sprint towards him.
his eyes widen as he's like, they spotted us.
That's what I said, you idiot! Says the
Also,
mage
this
in the
is
tree.
5 people, and I've got 3 rages, so I'm burning 1 right now.
Mhm.
Good.
Rage mode. Here we go.
This is probably the only fight we can do today, really. So just go nuts.
Attack 1.
Oof.
Hits.
Sixteen
Nice.
damage.
That guy is not long for this world.
Ouch.
Attack 2.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Do they have less than 9 AC?
They do not have less than 9 AC. They have 11 AC.
He would have to
Damn.
be nude.
They are next to dude.
That loincloth is a lot of AC, actually.
Listen, buddy, it's gonna be my turn again soon, and then you're fucked.
Acting on 12 is these guys. So
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Damn, so they have more than
One of them
19
cast
health.
magic.
That's surprising.
so this guy's
Would you
going.
want to repeat themselves?
I think Redmaster made a joke about them casting magic is the thing.
But they're
I would say that they have more than 19 health, which surprises me a little bit.
14 misses. This guy moves up. He now has advantage against you because he's a thug and he gets advantage when others of his type are. So 17 might hit you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see the 17.
17 hits.
Take 5 whole damage.
Okay. That's far more reasonable than.
Yeah. Oh no, a small dent in my 50 health.
Thug 3 is going to run towards Lennox. Ouch.
that hits me.
Take 7 whole damage.
Now you've gotten 20 damage on you.
Also, it's the wizard's turn, but the wizard starts to run, drops down and runs.
He just sees Amnon like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
3,
Man, I
4.
was just supposed to hide in the tree and cast spells. Now I got an arrow in my arm.
If he sees me, he's gonna wedgie me if he sees me do nerd stuff. Ah.
Acting next
There, maybe
is
Slayer just means Amnon's a jock.
Marigold.
Okay, so let's see. I can go. Here.
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. The turn order is all the way up there. Oh, yeah, Bree
13.
went before me. She got a 7.
I got a 10.
Oh, wait.
Also,
Sorry.
Lennox goes before Bree.
Yeah, Lennox, you're next. Sorry.
Yeah, would that mage have gone before me?
The mage goes at the same time as you.
What's
Oh.
his dex modifier? What's his initiative modifier?
2.
Mine's 5. Get back here.
Okay. You
Let's
guys
do the
run
time
away.
warp again.
Hey, cunning action, disengage. Fuck
Mhm.
you. Shooting action, shoot the mage.
Mhm.
Shoot him! Shoot the mage!
Knock him out of the tree.
Take
Ow,
this
Oh
one.
my God.
Ow,
Oh, no.
No,
crit-tastic.
scope him! No, scope him!
Nice.
Well, he's
Do
dead.
it.
I don't get sneak attack though, because he is aware of me and
Hey, he hasn't rolled damage. Maybe he'll do. No,
Maybe he'll
that's
roll-
14.
We'll roll 2 1s.
He's got me in a headlock and up, I'm dead.
So the mage turns to run, and you just snipe him, and he
Right in
just
the back.
drops to the ground.
Just leap diagonally from that bandit and just shoot him.
Grandmaster does I'm imagining a disengage action looks like you spin around in a circle. So you manage to 360 no scope this guy.
I figured it was just like a dive to the ground, but you know what? Yeah, that rules.
if I get behind this tree, does it count as cover?
This tree here?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to use my move action to do that. Fuck all this noise.
Next up, 4 is Bree.
All right, how high is that guy in that tree over there by the edge of the map?
This guy here, he's
Yeah.
about 40 feet up.
Okay, so I could not. Okay, that won't work then. What I'm gonna
40
do?
feet? That's a huge tree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, trees get big
I
sometime.
am going to cast Exodus Retreat on myself as a bonus action, so I can
Mhm.
get the mad move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move behind this cart here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh my god.
Right down this line.
Yep. They need to make deck saves.
Beat DC 16, idiots.
That guy doesn't. Neither does that guy.
Goodbye.
So they'll take 26 lightning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and any flammable objects in the line catch fire,
Like the tree?
like the tree. Yes.
Would you hit this barrel?
And no,
No.
it's 5 foot wide. I did not hit the barrel
Okay, good.
because it went straight over.
All right.
I don't think a tree would actually. I think it's like small objects.
The branches of a tree.
Ow.
Let's see.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, wait, yeah, the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried,
Like a tree.
like a tree or this cart in front of me.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cart
no.
that is already ruined and wrecked is now on fire.
Oh, whoops.
You're fine.
Shocked by lightning, this guy does not look happy. The archer is like, fuck.
Oh no.
Marigold, it's your turn on 5.
Okay, so finally I get to do a thing. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Let's go right here. That's 30 feet. All right, so I'm gonna, I guess, has the guy like sort of on his own taken any damage?
No, he's full hit points.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
Nice.
All right, what's the save on Witch Bolt anyway?
It's an attack roll actually.
Ah,
Yeah,
Spell attack roll.
that hits, so do your damage.
okay. Whatcha? 10 lightning
10
Oh,
damage.
that's max damage. Nice.
And I forget, would using Action Surge allow me to continue this?
Yes.
It says on each subsequent turn is an action, so
Mhm.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Palpatine him?
The power. Oh, and just make sure.
Just start calling you Sheev.
No,
Okay.
it's on your next turn. You can use an action to just deal the damage again. I don't think you can do it this turn.
Oh.
Just by
Aw,
reading
blah,
from the
blah.
text of the spell.
So
Nah.
a bolt of lightning.
2 bolts of lightning.
Yeah. They look unhappy. On 9, Aram starts playing his horn and gives a buff
Oh,
to
hold on.
Pelagia.
Gotta
No,
look something
please.
up.
Toot toot. That's it.
No,
That's
no,
the
no,
whole-
no, 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 no. Don't play songs. It's fine.
You sure?
I'm
Get
sure.
Content ID'd.
I don't want to get content ID'd.
What if it was a cover?
I
No.
can still get content ID'd.
So he Bardic Inspirations Plagia. So there you
Nice.
go. So you get an extra
Right.
d6 to your roll.
To
Anything.
Anything.
awesome.
And not damage, it's like attack rolls or like
Mhm.
saves.
Back to the
All
top.
right.
It's Pelagia's turn. Speaking of Pelagia. Oh, excellent.
Inflict wounds.
So I'm going to go after this one.
Mm-hmm.
Say something mean.
Mm-hmm.
Suka Biat or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Suka Russian.
That hits.
I don't need to use the Bardic Inspiration on that.
Nope, you don't. But you have it.
9.
He dead. It's clobbering time. You clobber him.
Pelagia just runs in and smashes that man's head in with a hammer as he's looking at Amnon.
And his electrified friend.
The archer's like, fuck it,
Nice.
set off the trap. He shoots a flaming arrow at this barrel.
Oh no!
No, attack roll.
Oh no! Not
Nice.
fire! Whatever will the tieflings do?
I know, right?
Oh no! They're going to have whatever this gets on damage.
Wow, did
Ah!
4. Oh no!
He misses the barrel. The flaming arrow sunks next to the barrel.
He didn't even get it. God!
And then he starts running.
Does he run or does he fall out of the tree like an idiot?
He clambers along the ramparts. They built like a big tree,
A
like
tree fort, you mean?
tree fort thing going on here, and then he drops down.
Even though it's on fire now.
I don't
Yeah.
think he could run that far from the tree because he's still 40 feet up.
Yeah, he drops down and stops there. Going second is Amnon. The 2 people who were going to attack you are dead.
There's an idiot who tried to blow you up running away.
I was gonna say first. Let's see.
How far away is he, huh? Oh, less than 40
Not
feet.
far enough.
A farewell to nerds.
I'm not doing my like super rage bullshit, so I can't say like I like somersault towards him. I'm still just normal mad. But all right, let's. Where's the? There it is.
That hits. Just barely.
Nice.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And jeez.
That hits and 14 damage. He's still alive, but ouch.
How?
He's got 4 whole hit points left.
All right, who's next?
Next
I
up
think it's the Berserker.
is the lone berserker who is going to oh god, I don't know. I guess he's gonna run off the screen.
He's a berserker. He would berserk at someone. Come on.
Okay.
Somebody's still channeling lightning into his skull.
Oh yeah, he charges down the lightning.
Can he make that?
Oh wait, no, that's too far away, I think. Let me check. Yeah, you're 40 feet away. He can't make it to you. He's gonna have to charge Pelagia.
Let them
Okay.
come.
Does not hit. And he doesn't get advantage because all of his friends are dead.
Oh, my friend.
Wow.
He's like, "Roar," and does not hit you. Aram's like, it's my music. My music is protecting you.
I'm not going
Someone
to tell him any different.
I'm doing great.
Tell Rhythm to play something. Anyway, it's my turn.
It's your turn, Lennox.
You said that Archer had 4 health left.
Yeah, not for much longer.
Yeah, he's not gonna have that.
He is just within short bow range. And oh, look at that!
Oh, nice. Well, he did.
Oh, that is a lot more than 4. you killed him twice over with the sneak attack.
I'm just moving him so I can put the X on him. Sorry. There we go.
No, I hit him
He
hard
stumbled.
enough to bounce him off the wall over there.
You hit him, and he just staggers forward. He is dramatically soliloquying.
Oh, what a piece of work is man.
To suffer the slings and arrows.
Who would Fartles bear if they do what Fartles meant?
Bree,
Bree, you're
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Palpatine this dude. Oh wait,
I'm
Pelagia's
gonna
in the way.
zip over here because I can. That's the only reason.
There's difficult
Actually-
terrain over that broken wagon, so you might not be able to move
5,
that far.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna hit this guy with Thunder Wave. I'm gonna cast it at level 2 just because.
Nice.
Fuck it. I need a. Oh, that is a bad roll. Holy moly! Give me a con save.
Does he at least get pushed?
Yeah, I didn't know if he gets pushed or not.
Oh, he
No.
made the con save, so he
Oh, he
just
takes
takes
2
half.
whole thunder damage.
Ties go to Dan.
No, it's DC, so he has to pass that. That's what you have to roll.
Yeah, it's a saving.
It seems
So he takes 2 damage. This is the weakest thundercrap you've ever heard in your fucking life. It's like, oh,
It sounds
maybe
like
this was a bad idea.
No, Pelagia is gonna go before him.
As
Yep.
will
And
I.
Marigold.
Marigold, it's your turn.
All right, well, I'm just gonna stand on top of this barrel, and then I'm gonna continue witch bolting him.
Yeah. You can stab him.
It's not even a roll. You just do it because it's
Yep.
connected still.
Oh, so it's just free damage then?
You just do the
Mhm.
damage, but you can't do anything else. If you do another action, you drop the spell.
You know what? That's fine because this is gonna hurt him anyway, and
Holy
Pelagia's still
shit.
there. No, that's the hit.
Oh.
That only does 2 damage.
Oh,
He just shouts, "Thunder and lightning aren't so frightening. I can do this."
He looks over his shoulder at his archer friend whose head exploded. He's like, I'm just as scared of arrows now.
I can take you. I can do this.
That's strong, I'll take you on.
Storms can't affect me. I'm cool.
Anyway, Pelagia, do you want to cave this man's head in?
Pluggy, please summon your stand.
Gladly.
Take a deep breath and say, God fucking damn it, and summon your stand.
Alright, done.
Be Jotaro, do it.
That hits.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Wow,
Yes.
11 whole damage.
Did you ever name your stand? I feel like
I
we had
didn't.
this discussion last time.
We did. I couldn't think of a name.
I have a
It's
suggestion,
weak.
if you'd like to hear it.
Yes.
3 Penny Opera, because that is where Mac the Knife comes from.
I can see that.
You summon a knife.
I just
I
oh,
guess
it's a
so.
horrible idea because I originally got our name from Pelagius. Her stand is the Council of Nicaea.
Ah. Alright, Amnon, it's your turn.
Oh, he's still
He
alive.
survived
Okay.
11,
Oh,
man.
he's still alive. Huh, weird.
Not for much longer.
Well, goodbye.
We start off with us. Oh, that hits.
I can survive this. Oh no.
Ah, womp womp.
He is deaf, he is smoking, and he has no head, and now
And no
there's
face.
just an axe in him.
This Kong has a funny case.
He
know, I
had
think we
neither
should start-
style nor grace.
I think we should start like giving them a chance to surrender because this is kind of sad. Anyway, loot the bodies. How much gold did they have on them? Hey, actually, where's their wheelbarrow?
Their wheelbarrow is on the ground, pushed up against this tree right here.
Did they just use it to cart the barrels over out into the area?
Yes. It looks like the barrels are set to explode, and they're to take out the wagon as the wagon comes by, and they were just waiting for the wagon to come by to shoot it out. But you scouted ahead and spotted them with that 20
Wait,
perception check.
so we weren't the first idiots to fall for this trap, right?
That's correct. Look at all these wagons that have been burnt out around this track.
So let me get this straight. These 5 idiots buy however many barrels worth of explosives without a cart, drag them all the way out here with just a wheelbarrow between them, and then take turns setting charges, blowing up wagons.
You'll
and putting the
find
barrels back.
you'll find a spell book on the wizard that will explain how they pulled this off, because the wizard has Tensor's floating disc.
Then why do they have the wheelbarrow?
For when he
To
runs
take
out
the
of
loot
casts.
away?
Yeah, for when he runs out of the casts of Tensor's floating disc.
He could have just
Yeah,
slept.
you can cast a ritual. You can cast that shit all day.
So
Well-
anyway, they're morons.
They're idiots.
How much did these idiots steal from these wagons?
Looks
I
like they
think
got
blew it all up.
136 gold upon all of them.
Someone put that in the party.
And there's-
Okay.
If you explore around, you'll find a cache of wine, silks, furs. It's just a huge allotment.
It's all a little singed.
Well, the tree is burning, but yeah.
Oh, I
Also,
pat
what
that.
happened to the
I pat
pack
that
animals
out.
that were drawing these wagons?
Well, this like frog thing right here looks pretty dead.
That's
It's
a log.
That's a log.
It just looks like a person. I'm just wondering how these wagons got here if no animals were here to pull them.
Looks like
Maybe they ate them.
yeah, it looks like
'Cause
they
they're
ate them.
They just ate entire horses.
Yep.
Nothing but horse.
Sometimes an
enough, you can do
ox.
it.
But
Look,
living
you
on
see
horse
how
meat
big
for
these
weeks.
berserkers are. They eat a lot.
Yep, they ate them or chased them off into the woods.
Not,
Or-
kept them and sold them for money.
You can't get this muscle density on twigs and berries.
Well, I mean,
I've got a steady horse diet, baby.
let's just get all these trade goods and give them to the temple. They can use them, right?
The
If there's no
caravan,
other wagons.
the wagon has space for it, so we'll start loading it in.
A steady horse diet will give you immunity to thunder and lightning.
But not arrows.
Or hammers.
We load up that gunpowder too. Why not?
That can be useful, that's true.
That's fireworks later.
We do make sure to label it as dangerous explosive materials so no one gets any stupid ideas about smoking in the cart.
Don't start any fires, yada yada yada.
No non-magical fires in the cart.
So we like
Period.
push this other car off the road so it's not blocking everything.
It would take a while to push that cart off the road.
How
much
long
the
would it
cart-
take you to learn Tensor's floating disc from this dipshit's spellbook?
I already know it. Give me 10 minutes.
Just shove it with the magical hand.
Well, it can hold it to 500 pounds. I can just lift it up and push it over.
Mhm.
I do that. 10 minutes later.
All right.
That's
Aaron
probably enough time to load up the cart.
plays a jaunty tune as you load up the cart.
Oh, please.
Hi ho, hi ho.
He's very
It's
hopeful.
Here we go.
You could also pick up a thing and put it in the cart.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I guess he is technically part of our cargo, so he does not.
Let's see. Note to self: curse Breadmaster's name when editing.
I stopped it.
What the fuck? I love Arab even more now.
He's so good. He's such a good
He's
boy.
very talented with that horn.
All right,
He just
see.
takes an incredibly deep breath and then plays all of that in that same breath.
Yep.
Also, Pelagia, can I get a little patching up? I think this is the first time Lennox has actually taken significant damage since the beginning of this
There's
campaign.
an arrow sticking out of Lennox's head. No, I'm joking.
There's the one
Cross
time he
out.
died.
Oh, that's
other
true.
than other than near death.
It's either full health or no health. There's no in between for Lennox.
Alex might as well just have 1 hit point.
It's the only one that matters.
I beg to differ.
Plagia?
Do I get a
All right.
Pelagia?
Plagia?
Are you going to heal Lennox?
If I did something to offend you, I mean,
Yes. I'm sorry.
huh?
Just thinking about it.
Let's see.
6 hole healing. Yay.
Wait, was that the right one? No,
Healing word
that's. I'm sorry. That's not the right one.
That's the bonus one.
Yeah,
You
that's
want
the. Yeah.
I think it's one.
Is this
cure
one?
wounds.
Take
Wow! Wow!
Take a substance instead.
5 full HP.
Maybe I should just rest.
Just get on our car and take a short rest while we're going.
That's just you just spend a hit die, right?
Yes, as many as you want.
31. I'll spend 2.
All right, I guess I will keep watch on this part. I mean,
So the log and the burnt out wagon were of course supposed to force this wagon through those explosive barrels and get it exploded, but that didn't work.
no, and
So-
now those barrels are ours.
Now those barrels are yours. The caravan continues on its way. Aaron continues playing his happy music. The caravan people thank you very much. They're like, that was super easy. Just did not. They would have taken us out for sure, but we would have fallen for that. We don't have sharp eyes. We don't have good scouts. You continue down the trail for about 3 days, so you can take a long rest along the way. You get ambushed one more time, but you're able to just chase them off, drive them off.
We mount the heads of these 5 idiots on the front of the wagon to scare them off.
Oh,
Oh, those types
No.
of smell. Let's not do
No.
that next.
I'm
I
kidding.
don't. Do you
Look,
want to saw
I
the
have-
guy's head off? Like, it's not easy to get through with that bone and like
I'm
muscle.
joking. I wasn't.
I
Gonna...
have no pity for bandits, but that's just gross.
I mean, it's easier than actually fighting them, but you have a point.
And you get to the monastery, which is set up for the festival.
Ah,
What is
excellent.
the monastery of like what order of monks does this monastery belong to? Are those bagpipes?
Yes, those are bagpipes.
Hold on.
Oh, so they're playing Amazing Grace. Otherwise, they sound terrible.
Ah, good. We're at the monastery. You'll
I
have
couldn't
to
remember-
excuse me. I had quite a bit of alcohol before we left.
I couldn't remember the only other song that sounds good on bagpipes. It's Amazing Grace and one other one.
I don't remember.
Oh, we're not on the map.
I'm putting you on the map. Hold on.
Okay.
There you go.
Surprise, the rest of this campaign is Aram's story.
My
So-
only other song that sounds good on bagpipes.
They start unloading the goods. Hey.
That's
yeah,
it.
what I was thinking.
That's
of.
the other one. Yep.
That's
There's
the
the
bagpipe
song.
song.
And that's enough.
My high school choir teacher played the bagpipes. He would play this every other week.
Nice.
Every other week?
Well, it was a big ordeal to get the bagpipes out for him, so he didn't do it all the time. But it was
Would he
often
have-
enough where it was notable.
Only that song.
It was always that song.
Was that the only song you knew how to play on bagpipes?
No, it wasn't.
But
He threatened to play another song, and they threatened to stab his bagpipes. All right, so we got the caravan here.
Yep, they start unloading. They say the road should hopefully be safe. There are stands around selling gross, disgusting fair food.
yeah, fried butter and frozen cheesecakes.
Waffle cones. and-
Ugh.
Yeah, don't knock frozen cheesecakes until you try it because it's really simple. It's just free cheesecakes dipped in chocolate, frozen.
So you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that just sounds like bad for you, but good, sound concept, good implementation.
Also
I got
delicious.
ice cream and the waffle cone just a waffle.
Aram buys
I'm
Pelagia
thinking,
a waffle cone and gives it to her.
Aww. He's a good boy.
With all the money he owns after paying tuition.
Oh, he bought it with the money that Pelagia gave him 100 gold extra. So
Oh, that's right.
he's living the high life right now.
It's true.
He didn't lose it all immediately.
He gambled some of it away. He will never admit that.
I'm about to say, if he tells me that, then I will reprimand him severely.
He has learned this.
The monastery, even though it's not pictured, is very cluttered with people who are dancing to the music that is being played by not Aram, because Aram's not up there yet. There-
Not yet.
He's not up there yet. People are trying to sell like fancy clothes and
You never answered my
Pocket-
question. What is this a monastery of?
it's a monastery of capitalism.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Burn it down.
Hence all the stands.
We're still with the past Berkelism already, just in the capitalism. Ugh.
I know, right?
I was worried we were going to find a monastery of libertarianism.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm
All
gonna
right,
buy
here's the
a
old
pretty
Adam
dress.
Smith. I'm kicking his ass.
Okay,
Brother
what
Adam
color?
Smith, how are you today?
What color pretty dress are you buying?
It's gonna be like shiny green.
Okay, they have that. They hook you up with a shiny green dress, and they're like, "Do you want some shoes to go with that?" Because their eyes gleam, like, of course.
It depends. Is there a bargain on those shoes to go with the dress?
Give you 25% off.
I take it, not knowing what the extra price is.
And that's how Bree ended up in debt.
Please.
If I try and start a fight with one of these stand owners, will somebody stop me? I don't want to start a fight, but I kind of want to do a roleplay scene.
Lennox is going to let you hang yourself if you want.
They're monks. They might be able to punch you in the face. You don't know. You can start a fight with him. He's like, "Hey, do you want?"
I don't want to start a fight. I want to yell at
wants
him,
to
and then
roleplay
somebody
into
like
a
calls
fight.
me off.
Okay.
Nobody's
Well-
taking me up on my offer.
Aram,
go ahead and
Aram
get
might
started. We'll
stop
see
you.
what happens.
Yeah, Aram might stop you. Aram might be like, "Hey,
Hey, man.
you're ruining my date with Pelagia."
Okay, so I guess the entire rest of the party just hears Amnon yell, "Who the hell do you think you are?" And he's holding the stand owner by his collar.
Oh
What do you
dear.
mean? What do you mean? I'm
Selling this goddamn garbage. Are you out of your mind?
It's delicious food. It's you gotta load up on those carbs so you can get really fit. You'd like it.
Bullshit, this is delicious.
Have you tried
Come
it?
on.
No, our deep fried butter is the best in the land, and if you don't like
Look at
that,
this.
Oh god.
It's a deep fried Snickers bar. It's delicious.
no.
Is that a
It's
is
a
that
puck of ice cream on a sandwich with fried chicken.
You saved it.
Marigold, I know you mean well, but I'll be doing the world a favor if I destroy this food stand.
I'm gonna come up on the other side and I'm also gonna look like Marigold.
Hi, pretty ladies. Can you sort out your friend here?
It's just don't eat it.
Amnon, perhaps we should leave this man and his terrible sins alone. This is a temple. I'm sure God will sort it out. One of them has to hate this.
I stare at the man a bit. I throw him to the ground and say, "You better tell her thank you. She just saved your life."
Thank you very much. Would you like one? It's
No.
delicious. It's real good.
No.
No.
Aram's
I'll
like,
defend your life, but no.
Aram's like, put a scoop of ice cream on that motherfucker, and I will try it.
I will eat anything.
You gotta find religion, friend.
I do.
Amnon looks sick and then sprints away.
I worship the patron saint of culinary arts.
Aram brings his catch back over to Pelagia. Do you want to try this disgusting bullshit?
Oh, jeez.
The patron saint of culinary arts is also the Grand High Lord of diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yep, Scott Fury.
God Fury.
We'll never escape.
God Fury.
Which explains the food.
I don't want to besmirch Guy Fieri's name by insinuating he would make this.
Well, no, that's it. There's two aspects to the god of culinary arts in this world. There's the evil and the good side.
Oh, so this is Lucifieri. He's back.
Finally.
The good
All right,
side.
now that Amnon is not looking at any of these stands ever again.
The band
The
starts.
good aspect of the culinary god is the kind of culinary god that would set up a chicken restaurant called Chicken Guy, and maybe throw nuggets into your mouth.
It's quite alright, Amnon. There's probably still a restaurant running somewhere around the monastery. I hope.
Yeah.
There's
There's
this,
one called
far,
Bad
We can
Ones.
get real food.
this one has
I'm
deep fried
surprised I was
carrots.
able-
I'm
I'm
try
surprised.
not to destroy anything else.
I managed to find ordinary water. Surprised I managed that. But I too would like to not starve while we're up here.
Okay. I was taking deep breaths now. Let's see if we can at least find fun, gross food. And not just abominations against nature.
As you pass by the stand where a man is holding up sticks and saying, "Fried tarantula gets him while hot."
And that just like stares wistfully into the sky, like, what happened to funnel cakes?
Oh,
Hey,
that's
hey,
Great gross food.
Funnel
You
cakes
feel
are
terrible
gross.
after eating them, but while you're eating it, man.
Aram's like, so I was wondering if you'd like to go fishing with me sometime.
Aww. Of course.
Do you have a first date?
Fishing is a good first date. Shut up, Lennox.
I am very simple. Yeah. So that pleases you.
Excellent. There's a pond. Well, I was thinking, we still have that. You guys still have that boat. We could just take it out into the ocean and catch some sharks or something.
Aren't we like 4 days from the
You
the
should
ocean?
probably think slightly smaller. Well, the city we're based out of is.
Well, yeah, but we're not there right now. Aren't we all the way up? Like,
You're like 4 days north, up by the monastery.
oh, we're back by the back of the forest.
Yeah, you're back by the forest.
Oh wait, what mon? There's 2 monasteries.
Yeah,
There's so many monasteries on this thing.
I know, right?
What one are we at?
Hold on.
St. Alban or St. Fano?
Welcome to Monasteryville.
St. Alban.
Okay.
Welcome
Saint
to the
Alban
monastery. We are
Brown.
everywhere and nowhere.
No, it's St. Alban Brown.
Why must all our campaigns be plagued by specific celebrity chefs?
The monks asked you guys to hang out for a couple days. just to make sure that everything goes over smoothly. Festival lasts a couple days. You guys guard the
Because
festival.
I'm gonna be very conducive to making sure things go smoothly.
The food won't.
I've already nearly killed one person.
They eventually
Is there a diner around here? Do we find proper food?
the interior of the monastery has like rice and fish and other
Proper
good things
meditation food.
and proper meditation food, so you can eat proper food. But there are also funnel cakes. You can eat the funnel cakes.
I will eat one funnel cake and spend the rest of the session regretting it.
I will find real food and cook a real meal.
Is there a burger around here that's not a nightmare? I just need meat between two buns, bit of cheese, that's fine.
I got
They
that.
got a deep
I've
fried
also
burger.
dipped it in batter and deep fried it.
Yes.
No.
The second day, that second adventuring party shows up.
What?
So
Oh,
Esme,
God.
Gus,
Fried crab.
Ark, and Dane show up. They start
What
partying
has
and
Gallus done?
getting drunk and talking and complaining about how there weren't any bandits when they came up here, but they're participating in the festival. Dane invites Bree over to show her some paladin spells. He's like, I can summon an elk now.
You can summon
Oh,
an
boy.
Is your god an elk?
elk.
No, my
It's just a random elf just pulls out of paper space.
He says it's a spell, but he just has a whistle.
I
It makes the weird call.
Ah, components.
can also summon a horse. Check it out, tiny horse. It takes him like 10 minutes, but he summons a tiny horse. It's like you can kill it, but it just disappears and goes back to its native plane.
Hold me closer.
Oh yes, the plane of tiny horse. I've heard of it.
It's like that one island that's inhabited entirely by bunnies, but it's small horses.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Can we go there next?
It's everywhere.
Jenner, please.
You want to go to the island of tiny bunnies? I'll fill
No,
in,
tiny horses.
tiny horses.
Oh my god.
Maybe. The island that you guys left that had cultists on it had tiny horses on it. You just never spotted them because they're so tiny.
Because they're so small.
We could have a tiny
We spooked him with all the murder we did.
We could have a tiny orb and a tiny justified.
Good times. Anyway, that's
The
all I had.
smallest of sea biscuits.
That's all I had planned for this session. Partying and whatever.
Oh, do we want to do more role playing then?
Yeah, Aram does find a pond and takes Plagy out fishing. You don't catch anything.
Aww.
Unfortunately, it's a koi pod, so you get run off immediately.
Yeah, he finds their koi pond and he starts fishing in it.
And it's not because fishing is not allowed there, it's because that they're raising them and they're not big enough yet.
He's doing his best. I believe in him.
Esme gets absolutely shit-faced drunk and eats all kinds of disgusting, horrible fair food. Gets really sick.
She is not seen the next day.
God, we really need a nurse on the scene.
They're clerics, and the clerics are like cleansing and stuff like that. But there's only so much they can do.
I feel bad for them.
It's said that the water of the fountain of this monastery is said to cure hangovers, but I don't believe it.
Why don't you try it, Lennox? So-
Lennox does not drink enough to get hangovers. He's really he is like not a party pooper, but he never like is seen enjoying himself at all. It's just like everyone is dancing and having fun and drinking, and just there's Lennox just standing in the middle of it holding a fruity drink.
He can stand
He does
over here. He can stand
I'm
over in
the
the corner
designated driver, it's fine.
with Culver and Brood. That's what
It's
Culver's
not that he
doing.
doesn't like parties. He has fun. He just doesn't outwardly show that he's having fun at all.
I'm really thrilled to be here.
Look at me, I'm wearing a funny hat.
Pelagia, you successfully catch one of the koi. Aram is so proud of you and just so happy that you successfully catch one of the koi. He is incompetent and cannot catch anything.
You're going straight to hell.
Culinary hell.
According
Welcome to
to
Koi
this
hell.
religion, you're going straight to
I'm
hell.
going to let
The
him
double
admire it,
Ramsey
but
is
I am
there.
I'm going to let him admire it, but I will throw it back.
Alright.
What? No one's gonna groan at that one.
I
Now.
giggled at it.
All right, Amnon is. I know you said we found like regular food, but I want to make a roll, so if I fail it, I might do things.
Okay,
I was
go
gonna try
ahead.
to Scrounge up some normal food.
Yeah, I've been cooking the whole time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not good or bad enough to be funny.
Are you cooking to sell at one of these stalls?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You should
I
do
opened a
that.
stall that's just wholesome food. It's like soup.
Do you do
Yep.
potions on the side as well?
Those take longer. I guess I could.
We've got a few days.
Wholesome food. So you just put some asparagus in water then.
How dare you?
It's called ants on a log.
I just like wholesome foods is like a knockoff of Whole Foods.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
Or it's some Whole Foods.
You know,
Oh.
soup in a bread bowl. Just like a turkey leg that's just like a turkey leg and not deep fried.
A turkey leg that was conjured without an actual turkey being involved.
No, there was a turkey.
Aram's like, check it out, Pelagia. I can play Careless Whisper on this thing.
I don't self. Damn it, Cheddar.
Is there a horn cover of Careless Whisper?
It's probably a horn cover of Careless Whisper. A bicycle
God, I hope
horn
so.
cover. I really want to thank you for paying my way into Bard College. He says, Esme, meanwhile, is flirting with Amnon because she's drunk and has been eating poor food. So,
Aw,
you're a fancy adventurer. I'm a fancy adventurer too. We have so much in common. I like these muscles and these horns. Would you say you're tee horny? Nah, I'm joking. Don't hit me.
Oh my god.
Unless you're into it.
She laughs. She's like, so where do you come from? I was born in Kalimshan, and I traveled all the way here to go to Wizard College. But I didn't have any magical potential, so I decided to become a cleric instead. With enough prayer, the gods will give you magic.
It's true. Can't confirm.
Oh, wait. Why are the bagpipes back?
Fixed it.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Aaron.
Yes, this is 100% what's played.
Oh my god.
Aram got on stage at last.
And was just like, man, this day was going so well.
I was
found
going
regular
to
food,
dance.
And now I'm being flirted with and I don't know what to do.
Are you like looking at Lennox trying to make contacts like, please help me. I don't care, wingman for me, something.
Please kill me. Please shoot me with a bow and arrow.
Culver shows up
Oh,
and
good.
is
Amnon
like,
stopped playing. Here I go.
you dance. You do very
That's
good
nice.
dance. It's a good dance. Culver goes over to Esme and is like, Esme, come on. He's not interested. He's obviously too barbarous for you. He only likes
And not very loudly and awkwardly say, so I am interested. Don't speak for me. It's a good thing his skin is already red. And you can't tell how much he's blushing.
Esme is like, oh, well, there's a ball. Do you want to be my date for the ball? I was gonna look for a date for the ball.
The monk ball.
No, a ball at the Iraq estate. I got an invitation because I cleansed the undead. You guys should have gotten one too.
Smash cut to Amnon seeing a letter from his family and immediately tearing it up.
Culver's like, this guy is filth. He's a dirty tiefling. You should. They're evil. You should hang out
Whoa.
with.
Whoa.
Two things are evil as three of our party members suddenly get very upset.
I am just behind him, and I place my hand on his shoulder.
You're an elf. What would you care? Ah.
I care about my companions quite a bit, thank you very much.
Please
She
don't
also
kill.
does not care about you, by the way, so watch your tongue.
I'm gonna put my hand on Marigold's shoulder and cast Enlarge Person.
Marigold gets huge.
I am now large and intimidating. So anyway, I was going to kick your ass before,
It's not worth it.
so I just like pick him up. I think I'm just like holding him by the top of the head, like upside down, and he's just kind of planking. And I just escort him off the premises.
Dunk him in the koi pond.
Wizard spell.
Wizards, no sense of right or wrong.
Do you dunk him in the koi pond? Do you go over there and ruin Pelagia and Aram's date?
I wouldn't do that. Instead, what's the worst smelling stand here?
Probably the deep fried butter stand, the beer battered beer.
No, wait. Someone is selling scrumstruving.
What?
Surstrumming?
Sturstrumming, thank you.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
It's rotten fish.
Yum.
Is that the rotten fish one, or is that the...
It's like fermented herring. It's rotten fish.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
the one that is ravens, they're dead, sewn inside a dead sea lion, buried underground for like 2 weeks?
I think that's a war
Why?
crime.
No, it's an Icelandic delicacy.
I don't know about that one. I just know surstrumming.
I will get him
You
as
suck out the juices when you take the birds out.
oh god. I will take him as close a proximity to one of these as I can without actually hurting him, unless there's something cold I can dunk him in.
Well, other than the koi pond, there is a trough for the horses that you can dunk him in. What a nerd. As you carry him, he's like, wait, you know, you're very beautiful. I like your ringlets and your eyes and your stance. And your dance was very, very gorgeous.
Sorry, I'm gay and I have taste. That's 2 strikes against you. And now the third, and I dunk him.
You're too pretty to be gay.
I freeze over the so it's like his like head sticking out, but it's frozen.
Brr.
I
Give
then
back.
push that off the
Give me that.
premises.
Found it.
Also, what season is it currently?
It's I believe I said it was spring, right? No, I said it was fall. It's still fall. It's getting on towards winter
Alright,
though.
so
So this is a fall festival.
Mhm.
so he's not gonna get out that quickly.
Mhm.
Better luck next time, buddy. You missed a quick escape by a season.
Lennox,
All right.
Lennox, come over here. Oh, sorry. What are you doing, Bree?
I am going to add a sign to my stand that says identification, 1 goal, 10 minutes.
You should add another 0 to that.
Nice. You actually get a couple of people showing up to get their stuff identified. Some of them just want to flirt with you and are like, "Can you identify what's in my pants?" And you have to beat them up.
I tell
Polymorph.
him.
No, I don't know what's in there.
I tell him no, I can't.
It's too small for me to see.
Bree would never say that.
Just heavily imply. You should learn polymorph and make horrible things happen to people's bodies.
So I've
I
been
would
asking.
never learn.
Yeah. So Esme's like, so I've been asking around about you, and I know that you're of the Iraq family.
Ooh.
Vic told-
Lies, damn lies. Who told you that?
He has a name tag on him.
Hello, my name is Amnon Iraq.
Skyla let it slip while we were out on a date.
Who is that? Do I know that?
Skyla is Vicol's mage, the one who teleports her around and casts sending for
right.
her.
I thought I
Yeah.
recognized that name.
Are you going to be going? I mean, why do I never see you at their estate? Why do you never hang out with them?
Well, have you been pronouncing my last name? I think I change it every time I say it.
Erake?
Irake. I'm Irake in name only.
Ah,
I've not been a part of the family since I was like six.
Wow,
Ah,
maybe
87.
drugs that long.
you know, I am also a noble lady, but of a minor house.
But you're still noble.
Well, yes,
Quote,
but
unquote.
but you know, I kind of they don't approve of my adventuring lifestyle or my
Attire?
or my attire. Or they don't approve of me devoting myself to Lathander either. They worship some other god. I'm too lazy to look it up. So I might as well be
That sucks.
I might as well be a dumped noble too. So we have something in common. She smiles up at you. We both hate our families and want nothing to do with them.
That was a laugh for Amnon.
Gus has been sitting over there concentrating real hard for the past day and a half. And eventually he does in fact summon his animal companion as a cat
Bless you.
comes wandering out and just appears in front of him.
Success, he says as the cat just leaps up to the stand and eats some gross food.
Yes.
It's just
Zooming way in on this cat. What is this cat's deal? Looks so mad.
It's a cranky cat.
It's just a very- Sometimes cats angry.
So Esme is like, do you wanna come back to camp with me? Wink wink, nudge nudge.
Oh my god.
This isn't like a commitment thing. This is just like a I'm horny and drunk thing.
Amnon tries to say yes, but eventually just starts nodding his head instead.
They wander off to have a good time. Aram, however, is not just out for sex. He's like playing his horn for you, reciting poetry, really really giving it his best.
Wedge is deeply flattered, but also baffled.
Eventually, a fish does bite his rod, but he's too busy playing his horn to notice that it runs off with his rod, and he has to go wading into the koi pond to fetch it.
It can't be a big koi pond.
No, he's up to his
Well,
waist.
koi can actually get huge because I don't think they stop growing unless.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just very short.
It's up to his waist as he's wading in there, scaring the fish, trying to wrestle his rod back and free the fish, and he's just like, ugh.
She's definitely gonna cheer him on because I mean, what else at the point?
You can do it.
Meanwhile, Ark calls Linux over. He's like, check it out, I got a map of the Dwarven Ruin to the southwest.
I'm surprised. Wait, a map to the ruins or a map of the ruins?
A map to the ruins, not of the ruins. God, those things are cavernous.
Yes, and designed by mad people.
I hear they're full of traps, and that the Dwarven civilization abandoned it because they dug too deep, which is
Yeah,
always
typical.
bad news.
Yeah, that's usually the most common payout for insurance policies is digging too deep. You'd be surprised.
I was thinking about checking it out, but it's, Dane says we don't want to mess with that. And Dane repeats, yeah, we don't want to mess with that.
Well, it depends. Depending on where they kept their forges, either they're weighed down to deep to make use of the magma flows, or they brought the magma up to the surface and built their fortress closer to the entrance. In the latter case, it'd be much safer to find anything valuable, really.
Ooh, you hear that, Dane? We might be able to find all sorts of like
However,
dwarf
the most
stuff.
dangerous thing you wouldn't expect about fortresses made by dwarves? Head clearance.
Oh, they're short.
Every hallway, every doorway, you're gonna hit your forehead on. Guaranteed. I've seen other lesser prepared agents concuss themselves into unconsciousness like that.
Oof. I'm very tall. Ark says, straightening his back. Dane rolls his eyes. We can check it out, but we're supposed to be trying to figure out where this Lich's phylactery is, so that we can take out this cult. Maybe there's a clue in the Dwarven Ruins. Dane looks over at him. Why would there be a clue in the Dwarven Ruins? What do the dwarves have
Well-
anything to do with this
Are you
Lich?
sure it was dug too deep, or not a siege of some kind?
All the rumors say it was dug too deep, but it could have been a siege of some kind. That just means
There
more
have-
traps, says Dane.
There have been instances of dwarven fortresses falling to evil outside armies, such as those led by necromancers and liches. In which case, we follow Form B, subsection C, to see if they have any possibility of payout. What I'm saying is it's possible that a lieutenant or something of this lich could be hiding there. It's not unheard of.
Be a lot of dwarves to raise into zombies.
Yes,
If they were all dead.
if the bodies were recoverable
Does
and
that
not
mean-
burned to ashes.
Does that mean there'd be more ghosts? Because I don't want to fight ghosts, says Dane. I don't want to fight ghosts again.
Dwarven ghosts are a weird issue. Sometimes they show up. It depends on if they actually got proper memorials made, and you can make a memorial outside the fortress, and it counts sometimes. It depends. That's a tricky issue. In my experience, it's usually the traps and the low ceiling heights that are the main problems. That and sometimes the naked old men, or the blind cave trolls.
This just sounds deadly, says Dane. I'm not too enthralled with the
Come on,
idea
don't
of
be a
going in there. I get back from you. You know what? Fine. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. We'll see what we can find.
On the plus side, the traps usually work just as well on the invaders as they do on us, so...
Listen, Lennox, if we're not back at the bar in like a week, can you come looking for us?
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
I appreciate
Also,
it.
do you have any next of kin?
Just the kobolds, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you say my condolences in Kobold?
He tells you how to say my condolences in kobold. You say it in Draconic, that's what they speak.
Don't know that one. Have to find a translator.
So no one ever shrunk Marigold, huh?
Hey,
No,
Marigold.
Marigold is still huge and wandering around.
How's
When
the
does
weather?
this wear
there?
off?
It's a minute.
Okay, that's
Okay, so it's
reasonable.
worn off.
I just sort of assumed.
It's
There,
funny
good.
to
Walking
walk
around.
around
Thank you.
as a giant woman for a while.
Everybody is impressed by your giant womanness and your dancing. You get a couple
Like
of
you-
you get a couple of admirers who clap and encourage you to dance and bring you flowers and
In
flirt
fact,
with
all
you.
they want from you is to see you turn into a giant woman.
Yes.
Alright, I've added a new sign to my stall that's a challenge for people to resist the hold person spell.
Dane's like, oh man, hold person me. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
It's not weird or nothing.
Wisdom
No,
saving
don't,
throw.
don't kink shame
DC
me.
16.
Don't kink shame me or
Oh,
anything.
don't kick shit.
Give me a whiz save.
Ah!
Oh my God,
He
he did.
resisted it. He flexes. He's like, yeah. He looks over at
You
Marigold.
win a turkey leg. Here you go.
Can you shove a duck leg inside the turkey leg first?
No.
Dane actually asked that. Can you put the turkey inside? Can you put the duck inside of a turkey and then put that turkey inside of a pig and then put that pig inside of a horse?
Marigold.
Mixing different meats is an affront to God.
No, it's
Marigold
not.
was clapping for for Dane, but now
All right.
why do they have to be in one another? You could just make a sandwich out of them.
That would be delicious.
Some stall owner next to Marigold goes, "That gives me an idea," and then takes a whole onion and deep fries it.
I cast spell magic on that.
There is no magic to the blooming onion. There is only pain.
Oh no.
You need to cast it as an 8th level spell.
Oh my god.
You cannot dispel blooming onion.
In the morning, Esme comes back, and she hangs out with Marigold for a little while, just flirting with her casually, but not like intently. Who knows where Amnon is? He's been murdered. Esme murdered Amnon.
He's up on a cliff thinking about his family.
And I was going to ask Marigold how to talk to a girl. But now the girl he wants to talk to is there, so he can't.
You should go talk to Aram about how to talk to a girl.
Yeah, ask Aram for girl talking advice. Pelagia,
He's doing a pretty good job so far.
Alright, Aram, I'm not. Just so you don't get a swelled head, you're not the only person I'm consulting, but.
as you approach, Aram is trying to take Pelagia's hand in his.
Oh,
Does he get too nervous
How
to
else
actually
he
go
doing with that, Pelagia?
I mean, yeah. Does he get too nervous? He falls this.
He starts reaching, and then Amnon shows up, and he takes his hand back and blushes.
And she doesn't even notice.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, Amnon, it's good to see you. Did you want me to play you some rousing music so you could dance? Did you want to play music with me? Oh, I rented a fiddle. Hold on. He rummages through his backpack and pulls it out and hands it over to you. It's a little banged up and a little out of tune, but you can play it. I enjoyed
Okay,
myself.
sure, thanks.
I
First,
enjoyed myself when we played fiddle together last time, but yes, what's up? He rubs at the back of his head, looks over at Pelagia, looks back at you.
I cast enlarge on the fiddle.
fuck. It smashes Amnon's foot.
It's now a cello.
Hey, diddle diddle, now you got a big fiddle.
It's not like cello, that actually is great. That's probably not how cellos work, but
How can I help you? Says Aram.
Did someone say a fiddle or violin or some other instrument similar to that?
there's a girl I'm interested in talking to, but I don't know how to do it, and I've done okay so far, but I don't like my odds.
Aram, you're a bard.
What?
You should know all about this kind of thing.
Yes, I am very good at talking to women. He says, looking over at Pelagia.
She gives him just a warm, lovely smile. Very encouraging.
I'm a very charming and debonair. Yes. Well, what does she like other than premarital sex on a whim? Well,
Okay, that's something I can start with. What does she like? Just talk to her like she's your friend first. That's a good advice, Aram. Thanks.
find out what she likes, and then ask her out on a date. Take her to the koi pond.
Okay, I may have done a few things out of order, but
And don't sleep with her on the first night.
fuck. No, that's what you're not supposed to do.
Wait, I'll come play mood music for you. Pelagia, I'll be
I
right
don't
back.
think that'll help. That might look like I'm trying too hard.
Esme is dancing with Marigold when you come back. She's dancing close.
Okay.
I'm dancing well.
She's very impressed. It is impressive. I want to see how well she dances. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I roll another 20.
please let Roll20 know she's
Aw.
hungover.
Gosh, she's still hungover. It's not. It's a DC 10, so it's like it's not the worst dance, but yeah.
But it's obvious the Marigold is the professional.
Yep.
Some people just don't know how to dance
Alright.
to a saxophone.
I mean, I don't think Amnon would get jealous. I don't think he'd be the jealous type.
Amnon, you look troubled.
I feel like he's also too awkward to say anything.
What bothers you? Oh, meanwhile, Lennox doesn't seem to move from the place he is in the or during the festival, but somehow at different times of the day he is holding different things on a stick that he's eating.
Oh god.
It changes between scenes.
His favorite is the frozen cheesecake because it's
Yum.
my favorite food as well.
And
Yum.
at first it seems like an animation error, but then it's obvious they're just doing a goof.
He just moves too fast and too sneakily for people to see him do that. Do you want a bite of this?
What is it a frozen cheesecake?
No, today it's funnel cake.
More fun with
Yeah,
it
sure,
for
I'll try
Aaron.
it. Thank you. I owe you something. Don't let me forget.
Hey, they're talking, says Aram, ruining the moment.
God damn it.
Why you like, stop it.
I thought he would be too wrapped up in Pelagia to actually notice us.
Oh yeah, he goes back to gazing wantingly at Pelagia and trying to figure out what to say to her. So, you're cleric of Aeon, I'm a bard of Aeon, we have a lot in common. You like adventuring, I like adventuring, you like secretly joining evil cults, I like accidentally joining evil cults.
Well, I wouldn't say, I'm not sure about the last one.
That wasn't enjoyable. That was painful.
Amnon, you don't seem to like your family very much.
No. I don't guess you know what happened with me then.
You don't talk about yourself very much either. So no, I don't.
Do you know I've been kicked out of my family?
That would have been my first guess, I believe.
Did you know it happened when I was 6?
No.
Now, I'm going to ask you a hypothetical. What can a 6-year-old do that is worthy of being disowned?
Witness something they shouldn't have.
It's fucked up you gave me an answer. The answer I was hoping for was, I don't know. And I was going to say, yeah, I can't think of anything either. But you have something in your mind.
Lennox is nothing but practical. But get away,
Listen
Captain.
here, Machiavelli. We need to have a talk about...
I am secretly listening into on this conversation.
God damn it.
I am 15 sneakily.
Esme is continuing to dance with you and getting touchy-feely a little bit and drinking some more.
It's like 10 in the morning.
She's a day drinker. Did you know
That's just perfect
Lathander?
mimosa brunch time.
Lathander's the morning lord, and I can summon spotlights, and she just summons a spotlight, ruining your
Although I
stuff.
suppose to Esme, a mimosa is just mostly champagne.
Esme might have a drinking problem.
It's fine.
After this, I'm just gonna give her mimosas, except instead of champagne, it's just ginger ale. Gotta give her a famosa.
I do wonder, Amnon, if the apprehension to go back to your family for this reunion is more that you don't have a plan for revenge rather than not wanting to see them at all.
I'm not sure I'm parsing what you're saying correctly.
I'm saying, are you prepared to face your family, or do you wish to see them fall into ill straits, hard times, unfortunate accidents?
When you say want to see them fall, you're implying that I'm passive. I want to be the one to shove them.
Ah. That is also equally valuable.
Because they didn't just watch me as I fell from the carriage. They picked me up and threw me out of that carriage. And on his move from metaphors, talking about specific events, but it's not obvious.
What is
But about that, I don't want to talk about them. I'm not thinking about them until we're right outside their house. Because God fucking damn it.
Culver
I
has a
feel that-
What I'm
stick.
upset about. Oh, what were you
No,
saying?
go ahead.
I fear that that might be unadvisable because going into there without a plan might be.
Look, you came to ask what I was troubled about, and I'm troubled about something completely different.
Very well.
As I was flirting with you last night, I didn't know what to do.
Oh, that's easy. You can always say no.
But that's not the thing. I wanted to say yes, and I didn't know how.
You say yes, but if you're not sure of saying yes, you say no. That's how it works, Amnon. If you don't feel comfortable saying yes, you say no. Is this the second time for a different character I have to explain consent? Because I
Oh
do that in
God.
Pokemon too.
What was the first time?
It was Ryan explaining to Shrike and
Shrike. Okay.
It was Shrike and I forget
Posh?
the other person. I think it was Deneb's parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
it
make
was.
sense. Yeah.
The way you phrased it, I thought you meant the second one of my characters.
No,
I was like, I don't think I played that kind of character.
I just mean in general.
Look, Lennox, not everyone can just say what comes in their mind.
True.
Some people worry about what others think of them.
Would you be worried if your family had a hit out on them?
No.
Very well then.
I'd ask how much they were paying.
I can't go into specifics. And I can't tell if any of them actually are supposed to die, or if I'm just supposed to retrieve something. But you wouldn't stop me.
Wait, hold on.
You wouldn't stop me if I wanted to steal anything from your family, would you?
No. Also, I haven't been inside the house since I was 6, but like I kind of remember what the hallways look like.
That's good. You
I
know,
might sketch out a map later.
if it's been so long since they've seen you, they might not recognize you at all. Could use that to our advantage.
I don't know, he's kind of big.
Somehow I doubt that.
Says Arab, voting into the conversation.
Fuck! Why are you here?
Don't you have ladies to woo? I thought that was what bards did.
Oh yeah. Hey Pelagia, do you want to dance with me?
Aw, she
I swear,
will.
he has the attention span of a
Absolutely.
goldfish.
He finally gets to put his hands on Pelagia as they dance. He's so happy.
Does he know where to put his hands on Pelagia in the proper dancing
He
form?
rests them chastely on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, she oblivious. She like fusses over this and like gets in position.
I think you're gonna have to take the lead, Pelagia. because-
Yeah, she's obviously leading. Come on.
It's like deciding that she apparently decided because he did this that he doesn't know how to really dance, so she's gonna like teach him in detail.
I think you
Aw.
learned that in Bard College.
Yeah, he's learning in Bard College. He shows you some of the new moves that he's learned. This is called the typewriter.
He begins with a whip.
It's just all
And
Fortnite
floss.
dances.
It is all Fortnite dances.
Fuck.
Oh no, why are they teaching him square dancing?
Oh my god.
My god, it's another evil cult.
So how many siblings do you have, Amnon?
I'm quiet because I legitimately don't know. I've been leaving that up into the air until we have to answer it.
I mean, there could be more. You don't know. You've been gone for so long. You only 6.
Yes.
You have at least a
I
number.
think I had a younger brother and
older
maybe
siblings?
some older siblings who weren't around the house.
Mm.
Hey, Lux, what was happening in your life when you were 6?
Studying.
Okay, I guess that is easier to remember.
Yes.
down at the
I
table.
asked because I'm interested to know who in your family is next to inherit the business.
Ooh.
Well, I guess I didn't have older siblings because I think I was next.
Yeah, you're the oldest. You're next.
Yeah, I forgot we already established that, and I was just trying to give variety in siblings. Those must have been cousins. Never mind. That's why they weren't in the house.
That will make things more.
So it would be my oldest younger brother, assuming I have more than one younger brother.
Oh.
So marry him, then kill my dad, and then kill him, and then you get to inherit it.
Oh, I'm not marrying anyone.
Marry, fuck, kill in that order.
Amazing.
I just have to know who's next in line to inherit. That was my job.
Well, that speeds the
Sounds
process
sinister,
along
but
nicely.
okay. What was that, Jenner? I talked over you.
I said that speeds the process along nicely. You don't have to steal the stuff. Well, with Amnon disinherited, that means
Oh yeah, I'm out of the will.
yeah.
There's a clause in the will saying Amnon receives nothing.
Amnon gets shit on, gets shit, jack shit.
Claus. Who's Amnon? I don't know.
Done.
Or
with
would
the-
you want to inherit it anyway if you
Mm.
could?
Nope.
Mm. I would answer the same.
I feel like I need to say out loud when I'm trying to roleplay. I'm trying to roleplay that Amnon has trouble opening up to people, but it just feels like I'm doing a bad job of roleplaying.
Aw, you're doing fine.
I get that feeling.
It's one of those things where, like, if I'm doing it right, it kind of looks like I'm not doing anything right.
It just so happens that Lennox is bad at expressing things as well.
you guys are
That's
nerds.
why we're able to
together.
have this conversation, because I don't care if you dislike me, you already dislike me, but everyone else might start disliking me.
Aww.
But I guess it doesn't matter, because everyone's listening.
Oh no,
I'm secretly listening.
Aram and Pelagia have wandered off to dance together, and Aram's like, "You want to watch the star? Like, you want to watch the stars and like look at constellations together, and
It's
maybe
2 p.m.
maybe it's getting late now. Maybe hold hands or something."
Do you want to
You know what?
hold
Yes.
hands?
Yay! They hold hands and watch the stars together. He talks about growing up as the youngest of 4 siblings, and how his siblings made fun of him because they were all warriors, but he wasn't a warrior. He was a bard, and how he's always been insecure about that, but he decided to embrace bardness.
Two
And,
things. First, I'm
Get down with
like,
the bug
please
stuff.
tell me that this is a Adventure Zone.
What?
This sounds like something from the Adventure Zone. I can't remember who it is. Though.
It's not an
Oh, are
adventure
you
thing.
thinking of
Secondly, she would probably tell him a little bit about where she's from, which means he would be the only person, one of the only people on this side of the Great Sea who
Aw.
You're
He's-
thinking of the Hog's Bottom 3, aren't you?
knows.
He's excited to learn. He's like, I'd love to go to your island someday and pray in a shrine to our god. He
And
smiles
pet tiny horses.
and pet tiny horses.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the table, Ark's like, it's ridiculous that you could just make platters float in the air. And Cobra's like, no. It's an invisible servant. You don't understand. And it serves my every whim.
Ark says,
Funny.
I could do that too. Picks up a plate, throws it into the air.
They can
like a
only
frisbee.
lift like 15 pounds. What if you have a thing that you need that's weighs 20 pounds?
Then I have Tensor's floating disc. Culver says.
That's way overkill, though.
I mean, you can just pick it up though. You have arms.
You could put on some weight and muscle.
I could.
By eating horses.
You could maybe not skip arm day.
Like, listen, you're so petty. Like, I have real problems over here. Okay?
What are your real problems? Is Cobra
Well,
leaning on the table?
Okay. Where should I start?
My sister
Bree has
might be
been
into
waiting.
more.
to hear
Yeah.
that
So
question.
my sister's been out like looking for something about me to
Mhm.
help me or something.
Mhm.
I didn't really ask her to, but she's doing it anyways.
He sips some
And-
wine. Ark leans back so you guys can glare at each other.
And like, I guess she's a druid now. She wasn't when I last saw her.
Mhm.
And she like apparently everyone else, and she like gestures back, like met her when they were going to the forest, and I wasn't there, which
I
kind of
heard-
sucks.
I heard she ate somebody. Says Ark.
She ate a hag. I don't know how to
Try
feel
not to
about
think
that.
about it.
Like, she was giant frog at the time, but she turned back into normal, and the hag was still gone. And she like had a hag shaped like protrusion in her body, so I don't know what happened there. Like, I know magic, but that's like ugh.
That breaks
Beyond
laws
me.
of physics.
Like, what do you even do about that?
Do you have a good relationship with your sister? I have a terrible relationship with my sister.
Well, she's
Wow,
my
what
twin
a surprise.
sister, technically.
Marigold's down there with Esme hanging off of her, like, what a surprise.
I mean, sure. She left before I did, so I haven't seen her in a while.
Maybe you should send her a sending.
Yes, I didn't. I have to do it tomorrow. I didn't prepare it today.
See, that's why it's so good to be a sorcerer. You don't have to prepare, you just know.
I feel like someone at this point would just pick up this asshole and throw him in the koi pond.
Ark's like, Culver, you can't keep pushing buttons. Are you trying to flirt with her? Or are you trying to make friends? Is this how you do this?
Swinging your huge sorcerer dick around isn't going to impress anyone, Culver.
Back up to Amnon and Lennox. Do you guys have more to say?
Yeah, well, at least I can learn new spells.
Look, I'm just gonna take this cat and go hang out in the corner of the festival.
The cat
I'm going
rubs
to go
it.
get a corn dog.
The cat
Nice talking
rubs.
to you, Lex. Do you want me to bring you something? I don't think I've seen you move.
Lennox has a corn dog.
Whack.
The cat rubs around your ankles and trails along with you, growling.
I can't move it,
I'm moving the
but
cat.
I don't need to move it anymore, so it doesn't. All right. Iron is just petting the cat and looking at everyone else having fun.
And
And he
Lennox.
smiles a small bit, but not a whole lot.
As night settles on, a couple of half dragons show up, and they start shaking down the monastery for the taxes that they owe the red dragon.
I have just finished escorting Esme to bed.
Esme's like, no, you should sleep with me.
I feel like she passed out in the middle of something. She's been drinking a lot. She just passed out mid-dance. Marigold scooped her up, got her to bed, laid her on her side.
Send me a sending sometime, sweetie.
Send me nude sendings.
send me naughty pics.
Those are only messages. There's no pictures.
Describe yourself in the messages.
25 words or less.
Be very concise.
Slide into my DMs.
God. The worst part is that I can completely see it.
These half dragons take all the silk and stuff that you guys got from the cache, and take almost all the money that the stall owners made, and they're like they just carry them in chests on their shoulders. They're huge, just giant half dragons, like 8
More
feet
dragon
tall.
than anything else.
Yeah, they're like 8 feet tall and like spiny and red. And the monks are like distressed, and the sales people are distressed because now they've taken a loss because of these taxes. air quotes, taxes.
What's going on here?
The half dragons are like, we're collecting the tax for the red dragon, your empress.
Why doesn't she come collect it herself?
Because she's
Don't
busy
Tell the
ruling.
dragon to come here.
She's busy. She's
I mean,
busy.
I thought that's what dragons did. They want to make a big show of things and show how big they are and powerful.
That's why
And
she
majestic.
sends her powerful minions. They flash.
Yeah, it's a process.
Powerful minions. Pick one.
Yeah, if you are that powerful, you would, start your own country or whatever.
Are they antagonizing the tax collectors?
Yeah. Tax
No,
No,
collectors-
I was
stating facts.
I was actually gonna talk to the monks and whatnot.
Yeah, the tax collectors just are like, you are below our notice, and they leave, and the monks are like, no, how are we going to afford to eat and feed the fish and
You eat the fish.
Has this
One
been
of the
going on
monks'
for
face
long?
when you suggest that.
You deep fry them in batter with like fried fish.
they come once a month and they take everything. The monks say sadly.
And what do they do in return?
Nothing, I'd
Suppos-
imagine.
Supposedly they keep us safe. I mean, the festival wasn't invaded by brigands, but it was invaded by these tax people, which is worse than brigands.
Where does this red dragon reside?
In Kalimshan.
I have
Esme,
no idea.
in her sleep, is like, that's why I abandoned Kalimshan. It's just smothered in red dragons. It's just stupid.
Wait, does the red dragon
How-
own our home base town city?
Yeah, the red dragon owns all of the empire.
And does she also collect taxes from there, or is she a no-show?
She doesn't know about you guys yet.
No, I mean the whole city.
Yes, she collects She collects taxes from Elmraven. Yes.
Does she do it in this fashion?
Yes.
Kalmashan, how long has she been ruler?
Oh God, like a couple, 50 years or so.
So is this a new behavior from her?
Now she's been doing this since she took over. So a bunch of adventurers killed her babies, and then she got pissed and took over the continent.
Well,
Murder hobos, the worst plague on this land.
Unfortunately, you can't kill her because she's canonically killed by somebody else.
Who cares
No,
about
they actually
canon?
say that out loud.
No.
Is it Elminster?
No, it's not Elminster.
The book itself says that it's always an AU when you play. Who cares about who canonically kills her?
If you want to
Hey,
take her
remember
out,
Dragon Ball? We screwed that canon pretty well.
if you want to take her out, I mean, we would be grateful. She's a tyrant, of course.
What kind of wine does she like? But you said
I
take
don't-
her out.
Oh well.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba.
Look, Lennox can do jokes. Look at
Esme's
me, I
like,
do the humor.
Esme's like, I like a good white wine, like a
I thought you were
Riesling. I'm going back to bed.
She talks in her sleep.
She wanders in her sleep.
Well, I doubt we really have the power to just go and take on a big dragon like that, but
The only thing I could think of that could face on a dragon like that on equal footing would be something extremely powerful.
Like
Or
another
immortal.
dragon or a lich or.
Yeah, Lich maybe. I don't know why that came to the top of my head. But where are we gonna find a Lich at this time of night?
Localized in this entirely in this town.
well, I'm afraid can't really do anything about that taxation at the moment.
Should learn
know
to
if the
hide your
red-
riches better.
Do we know if the dragon has any vices, like a horrible drug addiction or something?
I mean, dragon can just like choose to pass a save they fail 3 times a day.
Yep.
So maybe.
Yeah, but if you're addicted, You're gonna do it more than 3 times a day.
But yeah, but you can still succeed normally too. It's only if they fail. So, are hags humans? Like, what's that cannibalism?
Are you still on about your sister's fetish?
You've been
What?
going all night. God.
How dare you?
Arca's like, no, hags are like not. I mean, they're humanoid, but they're not human.
They're definitely sentient.
They're fey. They're not. They're. I mean, it's kind of weird, but Cobra's like, I admit, it is kind of weird. I would not date your sister.
We
No
weren't-
one is asking you. If,
No one asked you, Culver. Get back in the koi pond, nerd.
You know, she looks just like me too, Culver.
Well, I date you, but you
How
don't.
dare you?
but you don't eat people.
That's like the worst.
I blasted
the
with color
worst,
spray.
worst insult you could possibly come up with, Culver.
Arc like jumps back while you blast him with the colored spray and then sits back down. So anyway, you should send her a sending and figure out what she's up to and reconnect with her.
Oh, we're talking about her sister. I thought we were still talking about the red dragon.
Not
confused
say,
for a
I'm
second
not
there.
sending a sending to the tyrant that runs our country. I
Hey,
will
Red
die.
Dragon, look at me, bitch.
Well, first you have to know,
You're
like,
sending who dis-
I believe in order to send a sending, you have to know who they are, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she's notorious enough that technically you could, in fact, drunk dials
I know.
the Rose Dragon.
All right.
Does that happen often?
Is Mimilet still in the Feywild?
Yes.
Then the sending fails.
Oh,
You can't do planar stuff.
No. No.
Planar stuff
Hey.
is hard.
Hey, sorcerer asshole.
yes.
Can you do planar stuff?
Not yet. Give me some time.
Then shut up.
All right, I think it's about time to end the session. The tax people leave. The monks thank you.
I give Culver a wedgie and shove him in a locker.
Culver passes Bree a note and gives her a wink.
It says sorcerer's rule, wizard's drool.
I don't even read it. I just throw it in the fire.
Just tear it in half while staring him dead in the
It's like,
eyes.
do you like me? Check yes for you. Check one for yes.
Yeah, do you like me? Yes, yes.
I prepared explosive runes this morning.
Ark picks Culver up and carries him off and says, "I'm so sorry about him. He doesn't know how to deal with this kind of stuff."
Does Ark
What,
just
reje-
gently
what,
place him in a locker?
rejection?
to sleep?
Yes. We're going to be checking out those dwarven ruins. If we don't come back in a week, it was nice knowing you, he says with a
Yeah,
smile.
don't die.
We'll
Oh,
try, we'll try not
watch
to.
for tripwires. Keep an eye on the ceiling because it's hard when your neck is hunched over like that.
Hmm.
And also, do not pull any unlabeled levers.
Don't pull labeled levers either.
Yeah, unless you can read Dwarven, and in that case, definitely don't. Because the curiosity often gets the best of you. Like, why is there a lever called in case of nobles?
Well, that was
Probably to
obvious.
kill nobles.
Yeah, but there's 3 of them.
Well, sometimes you need to kill 3 groups of nobles.
There are a set of levers labeled 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Ah, I know that old trick. There's no 4th one.
No, there's 6 of them.
Esme wakes up in the morning and hangs out with Amnon and Marigold, both just like flirting.
And I'm still holding that cat.
It's a big cat. It's about the size of a koala.
I'm a big guy.
I
Yeah,
thought that was someone's familiar.
it is somebody's animal companion.
It's mine
Gus-
now.
It's
This
Gus's
is
animal
quote
companion.
unquote familiar. Bless you.
Pelagia, are you allergic to cats?
I am not. I swear it.
Are you allergic to bards?
On the next day of the festival, Lennox is holding one of those cups with a huge curly straw in it. The really ridiculously curly straws.
Alright, so Esme is heading out, right?
Yeah, it's Esme has to head out. She's got to go to this stupid dwarven ruin. She's like not happy about it. She's like, what if we find like an artifact made out of people? That'd be so cool.
It's more common than you think.
Before you go, is your invitation to the Iraq party thing a +1? Because I may not have an invitation.
She smiles and she says, "Yeah, I am. I can bring a +1. Did you? I was thinking about." She grins and is like, "I have to choose between you and Marigold, though. I think I'll just pencil in a +2. I've got the diplomacy for this."
I mean, there's really no need
Okay.
to worry. I did receive one of those myself, and I only threw it out.
Didn't angrily tear it up and then throw it into a fireplace for good measure.
I wonder what kind of wine they'll serve. She grins. Marigold, has it ever occurred to you that you might have a problem? Says Gus.
It's only a
Or
problem.
not
for
Esme.
living things.
Esme, has it ever occurred to you that you might have a problem? And Esme is like, I am a lady who likes to live her life in a good way and experience many things, many pleasures of life. She
She's
smiles.
gonna be an awful wine mom.
Mostly that one. Mostly like 2 of them. 3 of them.
Over the night, Aram actually falls asleep next to you because he's a dork.
Aww.
He does not spoon with you because he is too nervous.
Yes. He wakes up in the morning. Do you stay all night or what?
Yeah, I would.
He wakes up in the morning and he apologizes and makes you breakfast.
That's what you do when you sleep with someone, right? I've heard that.
That's exactly what he says.
Oh my god.
Did we have
So
the
good.
sex?
Am I gonna get pregnant?
That's what tieflings do, right? They lay their eggs in their pouches.
God damn it! This is the second time.
I think you
did
should
that for
stick
an
to.
NPC,
I think
Jenna.
you should stick to making me eggs and not say anything more about. Oh god, now I'm thinking about eggs.
Switch
Shut
to
up, Aaron.
pancakes if you know how to make pancakes.
Shut up,
That
Aaron.
involves
Make me something
eggs.
else.
He makes you some crepes with the eggs.
That involves a lot of eggs.
Shh.
You can't see them, so it's fine.
Secret eggs.
Secret eggs.
He smiles at
Voice
you.
of the culinary
He's-
saint on the wind.
He says, "I'm going to be playing music at the Iraq party. If you want to be my +1."
Aww, I'm touched, and tell him I will go. I'd love to hear him.
He smiles and he says, "I'd like to write you more letters too and do this more often."
Even though we're traveling together.
Not all the time.
I hope.
Absolutely.
I hope. I don't know what I hope. I hope you don't hate me and that we get along really well.
And our baby grows up to be big and strong.
he pats his belly and checks. Like, I don't have a pouch or anything, so I don't know. I guess you lay your eggs in my esophagus. That'd be so cool.
Oh my god, that's not how that works.
They absolutely do not have sex ed in Bard College.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to change course. I'm going to tell them that's exactly how it works.
I think they have sex ed in Bard College, but it's not the kind of sex ed you.
Yeah.
All right. So next week, you guys travel back. The party travels with you until they get to the path that splits off towards the Dwarven Ruins, and then they
The
part
entire
ways.
way, Aram is thinking of baby names.
And I'm sure we won't have to rescue the group.
I'm sure that won't be a thing that you have to do. Esme gives Amnon a kiss on the cheek and heads off on her way. Gus takes his cat back from Amnon.
Does the cat run away?
I made sure he didn't run away. Here, you can take him back.
Thank you. He's my animal companion after all, because I'm totally a ranger.
10 gold says it comes back to you soon, Amnon.
I hope.
All right,
So
that'll
is
end.
cat.
That'll end the session. Thank you for role playing. I'm sorry that I didn't have a lot of content for today.
We
That's
made up
fine. I
for it.
had fun with this.
All right, I'm gonna stop streaming in 3, 2, 1. Bye.
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 Goodbye.